What is going on, guys? So, from Silverbush here, back with another top 10 best mobile list for y'all today. And I'm going to do something a little bit fun, where basically I'm going to look at every single phase of the MCU so far and talk about my favorite moments from each of the four phases so far. I know kind of phase 5 is only 2 or 3 movies, so I'm not. I was going to do that to like a couple more, maybe to after Deadpool Wolverine, but we'll see how that goes. But, and of course, I'm not just talking about the movies itself, but I'm basically going to look at each phase at the top of my favorite moments from each of the phases, starting out with phase 1. Obviously, every movie from the original Iron Man to the Avengers. Because I thought this would be a fun thing series with set you love talking about the MCU. And, uh, and I've always wanted to do these videos, honestly, so I do hope you'll enjoy. I'm thinking I actually might do my favorite months, my other trilogies and series of the MCU at some point, but and eventually it might lead to me doing a big video talking about my favorite moments of the entire MCU. It's like so many movies, so and it's probably the MCU going like downhill, honestly, you're not gonna like that. They have created some great movies and they created some incredible moments from those movies. I think we all can't deny that. So I do hope you enjoyed this movie. Again, always just my humble opinion. And I generally love to know your favorite moments in MCU Phase 1 down below in the comment section. So, I'm not being on the bush. Let's get started, shall we? With the list. Now, as always, of course, before we get to the actual top 10, let's get into the honorable mentions. And the honorable mentions are, from Iron Man, we have the scene where he tests out his suits in the actual opening sequence. From Iron Man 2, we have the Whiplash fight sequence, the final battle, and the Black Widow fight sequence. From Thor, we have the opening sequence and the final battle. From the first Avenger, we have the transformation scene. And from the Avengers, we got the kind of... that's the... angry. That's secret. I'm always angry. And of course, we got the University battle from the Incredible Hulk. All great moments, just did not make the actual list. Kicking out to number 10 and number 9, we have 2 moments down from the Avengers. Avengers, assemble! But these 2 moments are from the Avengers. And both of them actually are fight sequences that happen. Number 10 going to the one with Thor versus Hulk. Hulk gets like mind control and everything and just go rampage, and the Iron Man just a Thor fight early in the movie. Basically, both very solid fight sequences that really showed a lot of the back and turn interactions between these characters, a lot of the back and forth between a lot of these players, and it's also pretty well directed, well handled, and really touched the waters for later in the movie. So it is really good stuff. And we get to another action segment at number 8, and that is the final battle from Captain America, the First Avenger. The First Avenger! Which is likely to be the most underrated film in the MCU, and I'm someone that always loved the First Avenger. I probably wouldn't put it in top tier MCU, but it's still a great movie that has a lot of great stuff to it. And the final battle thing is actually pretty underrated, actually. Of course, what leads to another moment which we'll get into later. It's a pretty emotional battle, honestly. We do get some fun Captain America sequences. You get the most Chinese you ever see from Red Skull. Like, this is also the most screen time he's ever get in the movie because he's gonna not get much to do in the actual movie, unfortunately. But it is really well directed, well handled. The back and forth with the banter, just great stuff all around. And now we get to punch the only scene we really get from the original 4. I didn't curve them in my own mentions. But I think the scene that I always thought to be hilarious, and that's the dining scene, which is probably one of the most hilarious scenes in the entire MCU. Was because this elements the perfect like fish out of water elements that the movie was going for, honestly, with Thor basically as like a dominant burger, like and also breaks something on the table, like also put sense for comedic acting in the sequence, and then a lot of back and forth between all the characters, and also seeing the a lot of our friends coming late in the movie is also a pretty good scene as well. Like it's pretty hilarious stuff that happens. Like it's definitely one of the most hilarious sequences in the MCU. Mostly coincidence with acting and what happens during that scene and the interactions and the banter. Just I feel like I'm saying that a lot, honestly, but MCU always do that his best, honestly, at least early on, and Thor does it pretty well. And number 6, we get to another pretty hilarious sequence, and that is the puny god sequence. Basically, to see where Loki was going to go on a tangent, then Hulk just has him food god. Like, do I need to say it? And now we get to two moments from the original Iron Man, coming at number 5 and my number 4. My number 5 basically being the ending sequence, basically Tony admits, I am Iron Man. Basically, he actually reveals his identity to the world and was like, holy shit, he did that? And of course, again, and also the first post-credit scene, the first official post-credit scene in the MCU that basically changed the game when Nick Fury comes in, played by Sarah Jack, talk about the Avengers Initiative, which I remember, which for me, I really like hyped and geeked out so many people. So of course, I got added to as well. But number 4 is always the Gamora fight sequence. You know, the action scene where basically Tony just walks down and then just explosions happen. Like that's always been my favorite from the original Iron Man, honestly. Honestly, mostly because of the action itself, the banter, what goes on with the themes and everything, and what goes on during that sequence. It's pretty emotional and actually pretty heartwarming, but bring some fun moments learning as well. So yeah, great sequences all around. Now we get to the top 3 people, and at number 3 we have basically the I Had a Date scene from basically the ending scene from the first Avenger, like I mentioned earlier. And the final battle led to basically Steve being frozen for 70 years, and now he's in the distant future. And meets with Nick Fury, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Then this was like, "I had a date." Like you can feel the emotion and realization where it was going. It was like, holy shit. And that of course starts the amazing arc that Captain America has going through throughout the majority of the movie. And it is pretty emotional stuff. You know, so mostly because Chris Evans' acting, and of course it was the best romance in the MCU, so it is pretty emotional. And now at number 2, we get to a scene that's gone out so much of my ranking because it's a scene I've always loved, but it's when it's gotten better the more I thought about it. And that's basically the Hulk versus Abomination scene from The Incredible Hulk. That's one thing we all can admit from that movie, honestly, where we like it or not. Again, I've always liked The Incredible Hulk, even though it's usually on the lower end of the MCU movies, but I still do enjoy The Incredible Hulk, obviously. I still think it is a solid movie. But the scene where Hulk ends up fighting Abomination is an incredible sequence. Basically, the best, aside from Thor Ragnarok, probably the best we're ever going to get from Hulk, if we're being honest. Like, this is, like, it's a Hulk action sequence. How can you not be so, well, yeah, we do get a couple other great action sequences, and one actually we're going to talk about Phase 2. Those scenes are probably the best we're ever going to get from Hulk in terms of what you can expect from the character, and also what you expect from him being Hulk smashing and being obliterating everything. Like, it is incredible stuff. And now we get to what I think is the #1 best moment for MCU Phase 1, and still, honestly, I knew making sense. I knew this moment was still going to be #1, obviously. And I would hold it for my favorite movie Phase 1, The Avengers. And I'm basically talking about the one-take action sequence, basically the scene where they end up having a one-take, basically, and they shot the camera through many of the Avengers fighting and everything, and it is incredibly impressive. Like, you just want to see, like, superheroes just bash and beat shit out of each other. It is incredible stuff. It's some of definitely the best action set piece that we have gotten from the MCU, like crazy shit going on, Hulk being Hulk, these characters being like these characters they are, and while you get incredible music playing and incredible camera work, it is a moment that's always remembered so fondly in the MCU for me, and that's why it is #1. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed me discussing my favorite moments from MCU Phase 1. Let me know down below in the comment section what are your favorite moments in this phase. I will definitely let you know down below in the comment section. Again, I do plan to do my favorite moments from the other MCU phases as well. So definitely be sure to let me know all that stuff down below in the comment section. I'm very excited for a lot of best moments stuff I've been enjoying like doing the schedule so far. So I hope you all been enjoying as well. As always, thanks for watching. I am Sam One World from Cinema Obsessions. I will see you next time as always. Stay cool, everybody. Peace.